and good evening, guys. Doing a bit of studying, about to go to bed soon. I always go to bed at 11, wake up at 6. Sometimes my body wakes me up at 5:30 and I just jump the fuck out of bed. That is like the best morning routine. Anyways, what I was going to say is the only difference between the current version of you and the new version of you is 1, the thoughts that you have, 2, the beliefs that you have, 3, your habits, your routine, what you do on a daily basis, and 4, how much effort and how much consistency you put in and have with those habits, with those routines that are going to make you the future version of you. So, let me do a quick example, quick analogy. This is all off the dome, by the way. I turned on the camera and just said the first thing that came to my mind. Literally, it's crazy. I love doing these videos, guys. So, say maybe you're not this guy, maybe you used to be this guy, but you put this into perspective, right? You are a loser, and what do we call someone who doesn't win? A loser, right? You don't win at anything. You blame all of your problems on everyone else. You blame the way that you feel about yourself, your depression, how you feel shit, on everybody else. You can't take accountability, nor can you take ownership for anything that goes wrong in your life. Now, you're addicted to porn, you're addicted to weed, you're addicted to gaming, you go out on the weekends, you're forced to go to college by your mum, or you've got a shit little 9 to 5 that pays minimum wage, and you're not looking to progress in that, you're not looking to get a promotion in that, you're not looking to expand into your own business, or maybe start college or university or whatever and pursue your dream career, what you actually think is your purpose, what is actually going to bring you fulfillment. Alright? So you're this guy and you feel massive amounts of guilt every day. You're misled by your shitty friend group. You're going out on the weekends. You're borrowing money from your parents to go out on the weekends because you're a little fucking pussy. Or you're saving up, just so you can go out. It's like, you've got no fucking money. You've got nothing. And you're living just paycheck to paycheck. And you don't know where the fuck to go, right? You don't know where you're headed. You don't know what your purpose is. You don't do anything self-improvement. Or you maybe do a little bit, but you're not consistent with it. You don't know what to do, right? And then I come along and I say to you, okay, what I want you to do moving forward is wake up at 6 a.m. Go to bed at 11 p.m. When you wake up at 6 a.m, you get the fuck out of bed as quick as possible. You tidy your house or you tidy your room, whether you live on your own or whether you live on you live with your parents. If you live with your parents, tidy your house, tidy your room. I tidy my full house. Get some electrolytes, either electrolyte powder or pink Himalayan salt. Drink 500 ml of water. Right. Take supplements, the right supplements. I'm about to release a course, and I will also put in the supplements that are going to maximise your testosterone, productivity, muscle building potential, etc. Anyways, moving on from that. You do that, you do 10 burpees, you go out the front of your house for 10 minutes, you get sunlight, you meditate, so you focus on your breath for 10 minutes, work on your focus, work on clearing your fucking mind, and then quickly go into your fucking room, 5-10 minutes, pull out a notepad and pen, write down either what the fuck you're going to do to become the new version of you today, or write down the new version of you, what his morals are, what his values are, what his beliefs are, what he has fucking done with his life, who the fuck he is, how the fuck you're going to get there, right? And you either write this once and then you read it over every day, or you write it every day if you have that much lack of definitiveness on where the fuck you want to go. So, Now that you've done that, hold on, let me check my battery quick. I can't. So my battery's fine. You then create habits, right? I'm going to give you a few habits. Cold shower, study, something to do with what you want to do with your life, and take some form of action. Simple. Cold shower, go to the fucking gym. If you do not work, right? If you are not studying, you don't work, you're not pursuing an online income strategy, the first thing you fucking need to do is go around every single fucking shop, business that you can and ask if they're looking for staff. Regardless of if you've got fucking experience or not, right? And if you are working a job, you either go to the gym before your fucking job, you go to your job, you listen to audiobooks on your fucking break, you eat better, right? And then you come back home and you either work out, depending on what you've done. You woke up at 6, you start at 9, you've got a few hours, you can either go to the gym, or you can do some studying, or you can do a routine, or you can do some more work on a side hustle that you're trying to pursue. Sorry, not that you're trying to pursue, because trying is a fucking pussy word. You are pursuing, right? And then, after that, you have some clean fucking food, a good protein and carb source for your dinner, and then you study, or you take more action. You take more action on growing that business, you study more about that business, you study more about your career, and you take immediate fucking action with no excuse, no bullshit, no procrastination. Now think about if you'd done that every day without fucking fail, with maximum effort, with maximum clarity on where you're fucking headed, you would go from 16 years of age, 18 years of age, 20 years of age, no purpose, depressed, addicted to the most loser shit on the fucking planet, to 3 years later being a year later, being a completely different man. In 3 years, building and achieving progress that is completely incomprehensible, to where if you moved somewhere and you came back, people wouldn't even fucking recognise you. And I'm speaking from experience. This is me. This is what I've done. This is who I am today. At 16 years of age, I was on the verge of suicide. At 15 years of age, I said I was going to kill myself. 16 years of age, I was on the verge of suicide. I got kicked out. I went to a town where I knew absolutely no one. I was completely and utterly socially anxious. I had no direction, no definitiveness on where I wanted to go, who I wanted to be, no purpose. First thing I done was start the gym. Started eating more, because my full life I was skinny, anorexic, looked down on, treated like shit, treated like absolute subhuman, someone who isn't even human. Right? Started to gain progress in it. I wanted to be an MMA fighter. Didn't work out for me. Fell in love with the gym. Fell in love with, then, by extension, from falling in love with the gym, from falling in love with becoming more attractive through the gym, building more muscle, feeling better about myself, feeling more confident, then delving into all aspects of self-improvement. And then when I was like 17, I was like, fuck, I want to be a millionaire. And it's like, when I was 15, I never even believed I would be able to move out of my mum's house. And then at 16, I was running my own fucking house with a job. I left school in fucking high school in the second year of high school. Never done any education on top of that. I then got a job, went to college, quit that job, took a risk, got another job, took a risk, quit that job, took a risk, got another job, took a risk, quit college, took a risk. And then I quit that job and I started my online coaching business, and now at 19 years of age I'm making money online from helping people. from changing people's fucking lives. Why? Because I was consistent. Because I had the habits locked in. Figured out the habits. Stuck to them. Every single day. When people were telling me, Tony, you can't do this. Tony, you're crazy. Tony, you work too much. Tony, you do too much. Now, I'm at a point where I'm like, I don't even work enough. I don't even work enough. I'm being fucking lazy as fuck. I'm getting complacent right now. Literally. And I ain't fucking happy with it. And tomorrow the game plan is, what's the game plan? Work. Work more. More consistency. More intensity on my habits, on my actions, on my thoughts, on my beliefs, on who I'm going to become. And that is the only difference between the current version of you, the new version of you, the old version of me, the current version of me, and the current version of me, and the new version of me. So, that new version of me, which has 5 more kilos of just pure muscle, is leaner, is more handsome, more attractive, more confident, more helpful to the current generation, has bought my mum a fucking house and a car, gives my mum thousands every month, is capable, in fact, is the most capable, the most competent in protecting, providing, leading and serving for him, his family, and the people that will follow him into greatness. I need to be more consistent. I need to align my habits with that guy. I need to be more intense on those habits. I need to put more time into those habits. I need to remove more time of deep thought and things that aren't relevant to my goal. I need to completely neglect any form of fun and just lock the fuck in. Guys, it ain't fun, but it's rewarding. Like, doing all the work to begin with wasn't fun. You know what's really fun? Actually looking at myself in this camera right now and actually feeling fucking handsome. One thing I never felt in my fucking life. And that's just something that just came to mind. I'm sat here, I'm in fucking shape, look. I've got fucking muscle, something I never thought I would achieve. I look like a fucking, I actually look like a normal human being now, before I look like a fucking alien. And it's like, this is the reward. Just being a better version of me. There's nothing else I can say, guys. The difference between you and him are those few things I talked about.